welcome. It's time for Talking Shit. They're gonna talk that shit. Hi, I'm DeAndre, and I'm about to call a very, very special musician. Her name is Cattie Vanderbilt. She's a very good friend of mine, and we're gonna call her right now on Skype. Here we go. I'm calling Cattie. This is Cattie Vanderbilt, everybody. This is Cattie, songwriter, fucking beautiful musician. And I'm going to be visiting Cattie in New York pretty soon in June. And Cattie, you're actually coming to LA, right?
Yeah, in July I'll be there.
Okay, so good. When you come in July, we'll have you sing for us. You know, this is the show. This is Talking Shit. This is the show I've been telling you about. And put the phone by the microphone right here. JP is giving me direction, and I don't like taking direction from him. So how's everything going? How's the weather?
The weather is pretty whacked out. It goes from being really cold to really warm to rainy within a span of like 3 days.
Wow, that is...
really warm day we've had is like in the spring, and then I think tomorrow or next week is going to get up to the 70s hopefully, and then we'll have some summer, but otherwise it's pretty crazy down here.
Well, that's cool. It's good to see you, and we've been talking a lot lately about women, and you are a woman.
Yeah.
And you are a professional woman. Tell me a little bit about your music. I want to talk to you about your style of music first before we get into some social issues, and I won't drag this out forever. Tell me what your music, what kind of music you're making, and what it's like.
Well, I'm in a band, and in the band we're sort of like indie folk rock kind of. In there, you know, we have a little bit of a twangy sound. The stuff that I write is a little bit like the songs that I write that are personal to me are a little bit less country and a little bit more rock.
Okay.
But when we all like get together, when I get together with my band and we write the like full arrangement for the song, it usually ends up being a little bit more country, as I mentioned before. But I love, you know, any type of music that's just the type that I happen to be writing at this moment.
Well, you know, when we post this show, I'm gonna get a link to one of your songs so our listeners can actually hear what we're talking about. You don't mind that, right?
No,
right. We'll link you up, because you're on YouTube too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you have a channel, or you just have videos posted on YouTube?
I have a channel.
What's your YouTube channel? Can you say it?
I think it's Cattie, C-A-T-I-T, Kush, C-U-S-H 99.
Okay. Well, if that's not right, it'll be right when we post this. Talk to me about being a woman. What's it like being a woman and the lead singer? Are you getting respect? Like when you guys go do these venues, you do these shows, are you respected as just someone who's a professional who's trying to, you know, make music for everyone? Or there's no discrimination or anything like that, right? We don't live in an era like that, right?
No, it sort of depends what your role is, you know, like, because I do a lot of the singing, I'm like the face of the band,
right,
kind of.
Right.
But Vinny, who's another singer in the band, he does a lot of the singing too. But I feel that it's a little bit harder for me to get, not necessarily respect, but like acknowledgement.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like with Vinny, it's like, you know, the songs are in, they're ready to go. They're like, oh yeah, that sounds great. But then like I step in and I'm kind of just like, hi, and I like stick my hand out, music is my life, is my passion, and I'm like in it, and I'm right there. And I feel like some people are a little bit intimidated by that. You know,
Right.
there's not a lot of women in the New York City music scene that are as upfront about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. What about living in New York? Now, have you lived in New York all of your life? Are you from New York?
I'm from, like, a little further upstate from Westchester, but I've lived in New York City for almost 3 years.
Okay, and what do you love about New York? Most people I talk about New York, they either love it or they hate it. What, do you love New York? Do you love it there?
Yeah, New York is my favorite city on the planet, for sure. But it is too.
Well, I know when I visited there, you have been such a wonderful guide and a very helpful hand there. It just seems like you know it like the back of your ass. I mean, you just know New York so well. I really appreciated your help with helping me get around there when I've come there. It's really, really remarkable to have someone who's so knowledgeable about such a huge, weird, kind of a speedy, racy place. It just seems like New York is really, really fast, you know? It's really weird. It's like, and all the trains and all of that. Do you ever get like kind of tired of it, or no? You're just so used to it.
The only time I really get tired of it is when I'm going home at night, because I hate walking from the subway to my apartment.
Right. It's kind of a trek.
It's kind of like a long walk.
Oh, okay. All right. So where are you at? So where are you at politically? Are you happy with the way things are going? Are you going to go out and buy a gun? I mean, where's your head at with some politicky stuff? Are you thinking about gun rights?
Which was politics, you said?
Yeah. What do you think about guns? Like having a gun? I notice you don't have a gun on. Are you wearing a gun right now?
Yeah, it's right here.
It's like, me and my friend were joking around the other day. We're like, oh, this is a great walk to the park. It would be even better if we had our rifles with us.
Yeah, if I had a Beretta, you know, life would be so much better if I had a Glock. You know what I mean? Totally.
So you're not you're not packing?
Yeah, my life would be so much more enhanced if I just had a Beretta to carry around my neck.
If you were packing. So you obviously don't believe that we should all be running around here with guns. I mean, so how do you make it in New York when ever since 9/11 and all the scary stuff that people tell us to be afraid of and all of that, you don't live like that. When I was visiting you, you just seemed like it was just like beautiful. Like you just had this sort of, you know, it's like a symphony the way you navigate through the city. You're not living in the paranoia of all of that stuff?
No, I mean, in New York, you really need to have, like, street smart.
Right.
You know what I mean? Really, like, I personally, if I'm coming home after midnight, I'm going to take a cab home.
Right.
Or, you know, I go a lot of places, like, by myself in New York, always. Like, I travel to work by myself. I go, you know, hang out with my friends. Like, I go to hang out with my friends by myself. You know, yada, 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 whatever. But, you know, I'm not going to be stupid and walk through, like, a dangerous, like, a place that I know is dangerous by myself. You know, like, I know about New York because I educate myself.
Right.
You know, I can tell, I can, like, read situations and, like, know what, you know, if there's, like, a drug dealer going around, like, a drug dealer going out of my corner, or if it's just two guys saying hi.
Right. So it's kind of like if you were walking through the Sahara Desert, you'd have a little water on you.
Exactly.
Right, I get it. So basically, in a nutshell, and we're going to get more from you as time goes on to wrap it up. As far as like new music or any kind of albums coming out, what do you got in store for us? What are you working on?
My band is getting ready to release our second album. If you want, you can check out the first one. My band is called South Second, SOUTH, SECOND, and we're at southsecond.bandcamp.com, and that's where our first album is, and we be releasing the Sexual by the end of the month. So,
wow.
By then, yeah, it's really exciting.
I'm really proud of you, and you're going to do some music for us when you come to the studio live. You've committed to come here live in July, and we got a guitar for you, and you're going to do some music. Okay, now it's time to close. It's your turn to talk shit about anything you want. What do you want to talk some shit about?
I don't even know the other way. I want to talk shit about, what, do I have like a topic that I have to go on?
You can do whatever it's all up to you. It's all, whatever you want to talk shit about. I can help you.
What?
I said I can help you. I love talking shit. I'm the one who named this show. No, it's on you. A topic. Okay, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know, anything. Just give me a topic and I'll see if I can talk about it.
Okay, I want you to talk about how politicians try to control what women should be doing with their body. What do you think about that? What do you think about the choice?
Really good one. Oh, okay. Well, here's my take on it. You know, like, I don't necessarily believe in gender roles. You know, I don't believe that a man should go out into the world and make money and women should be at home, you know, like, taking care of the children. Like, if a woman wants to have a fucking abortion, can I curse? Is that
Yeah. The name of the show is Talking Shit. So.
Okay. Like, personally, like, if a woman wants to go and have a fucking abortion, she should be able to. You know, like, God forbid, if I ever get pregnant from someone that I don't like, you know, or I don't want to get married to, or, you know, I do get pregnant with someone that I care about very much and we're not ready to have a child, like, I don't know if I would be able to have a baby. I might want to get it aborted, but, you know, even if I don't, I would like to have the option. You know, guys are like young ones growing up, you know, in New York City, and, like, you know, there's so much to do and so much to see, like, so many people to get to know, and, you know, God forbid that that situation, like, ever happens to me, I would like to have the option. I don't think it's fair that all of these men, you know, like, they can stand up and say, like, that they know what it feels like to feel unsafe, you know, or to feel, you know, like this, like, I don't feel safe not having the option to have an abortion. You know, what if I get, like, again, God forbid, what if I get raped? You know, like, I don't live in a safe neighborhood. I'm smart about what I do and where I go and who I'm with, but, you know, if I was ever in that situation and I got raped, like, how are you going to tell me that I can't abort the baby of my rapist? You know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, it's so
Well, you know, and here's I totally agree with you, and one aspect of the argument I feel that everybody's overlooking, and you've touched on it, it's like, who are they? These are people, these men, these are people who will not ever physically, unless they've had some sort of miraculous surgery, they will never be in the place of a female to actually go through the whole process of giving birth. And how are they going to tell someone who has to go through it what it's like to go through it and how it's illegal and all? I mean, I guess I'm just reiterating what you're saying, but I really think it's appalling to tell a woman how she needs to be a woman with this kind of a situation as a male. Because if you really think about it, not too many women are out front politically, like voicing their opinion and saying it the way the men do. It just seems like the men are letting their mouth overload their ass, as my mom would say. So, anyway, that you'll drink to that. That's good. Okay. Listen, that's all the time we have. I want to let you know I love you, and I want to let you know that I look forward to seeing you in June. And I want to let you know that we're going to have some fun. And we look forward to seeing you here in July when you sing for us. Can you give us tell us the website again where the album is? What's it called?
It's spelled second, SOUTHSEDONG.bandcamp.com.
We will look at it, we will post it, and we will put it on our Facebook page as well. Programming note once again, everybody. We will be joining Cattie in New York City in June. And maybe I could talk to you a little bit while I'm there. Get you on camera there too, while we're where I'll be staying at, okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, you gotta go to sleep, and I gotta go eat. Anyway, thank you. I'll call you later, baby. Thank you very much.
I love you. Thank
Okay,
you.
bye-bye. That was beautiful. And that's all the time we have. We're out of here. Thank you. Bye-bye.